Hey guys, it's Kiki coming at you with a very helpful video. I just wanted to share how I have grown my hair, and I wanted to put that all into one video so that I will be able to help you guys. So let's just get into washing and conditioning, okay? We need to get out of the myth that dirty hair grows fast, when in all actuality you're just clogging your pores with dirty hair and build up on the scalp, and it's not allowing your hair to grow to the maximum length that it can grow. So when washing and conditioning, it is important to know how to wash your hair and to know what types of shampoos and conditioners to use. It's not about names, it's not about prices, just as long as it says moisturizing on both shampoo and conditioner. If you notice that your hair is breaking, you might want to get something with protein in it, so that'll be good. When washing your hair, I can give you this very helpful tip. It is so much easier. You guys, it's so easier to wash in the shower. And you want to at least wash your hair once a week. If you can't do that, every 2 weeks is good enough. Because our hair reproduces, or it builds up its own oil, and by the time you go long without washing your hair is going to be oily and dirty and heavy and stuff like that. So when washing your hair, you want to use a wide tooth comb. You want to detangle your hair first before you go into the shower, starting from the bottom of your hair and working your way up to the roots and making sure you comb that all the way back. When you go into the shower, you can wash your hair once or twice, however your hair tells you to wash it. I do 2 washes. With shampooing, you don't want to rough your hair up. Just wash it going back. Shampoos have detergents in it that will clean your hair, and by the shampoo sitting on your hair and the water is running and making the shampoo run down to the ends of your hair, it's going to get clean. Trust me guys. You don't have to, wash your hair roughly, and that's going to do nothing but cause breakage and match your hair and make it so hard to detangle your hair. So when conditioning, you want to make sure you condition your new growth, or start there, massage it into your new growth, then work the conditioner down to your ends. Let that sit on, wash your body up, then rinse it out, and repeat if you need to. Okay, moving right along. Deep conditioning. You guys, it is so important. A lot of people have no clue on how to take care of their hair, and it is very important to deep condition your hair. Your hair needs that moisture, especially if you have afro texture hair. Moisture is going to be key. So deep conditioning, some people like to do overnight. Some people just like to wash, condition, and then deep condition. It's totally up to you. Some people add oils into their deep condition to make it a little bit more better for the hair. Like I add sometimes extra virgin coconut oil in it because coconut oil is good for breakage. So however you want to do it, just as long as you deep condition every time you wash your hair. It is so important to let that deep condition stay in your hair and penetrate through your hair shaft to balance that moisture in your hair. And it's good to keep it on from 15 minutes to an hour, or however long you need to leave it on. Some people have things to do, some people don't. So if you're just sitting around in the house, then you can leave it on, with a cap, or go under the hair dryer. Leave-in conditioners. You have to spray a leave-in conditioner. Like before I started any of this, like I didn't know anything about leave-in conditioners. I'm like, okay, I wash my hair, I condition it, that's it. Go about my regular styling. But I understand my hair now. Afro texture hair is a little bit more dry, so you need to put things in it to help regain that moisture and condition. So that's why it is important to add a leave-in conditioner. And when detangling your hair, you need to use a wide tooth comb always. Whenever you just combing your hair or you're detangling it, and if you're having a little bit of trouble, you can add some detangling spray into your hair, and start from the bottom and work your way up. You always want to follow those steps. People ask me, how do I get thick hair? Why is my hair healthy? How did it grow so fast? My hair do not grow fast. It grows an inch and a half every 3 months. Okay? It's normal rate. I air dry. That's how my hair becomes more thicker. I air dry. And then I proceed to, style or do what I do with my hair. It is so healthy to air dry, or even if you have somewhere to go and you need to dry your hair, just let it dry 50 to 60%, and then you can proceed to blow dry. Make sure you add your heat protectant spray in it. Never use any hot tools without adding heat protectant spray. I just want to stress that so much to you guys. You will get damage, heat damage to your hair if you do not do that. And people wonder why they have split ends and breakage. You don't want to flat iron your hair every single day. Like, that is going to cause heat damage. It's going to cause breakage. Overall health of your hair is just not going to be good. There is other ways to get your hair straight. You can do roller sets or wet wraps. You don't have to flat iron your hair in order for it to be straight, you guys. It's a lot of videos out here. It's a lot of hair sites you can go on to help you with those techniques as far as wet wrapping and roller setting goes. It's so much healthier for your hair. You will notice a lot of growth coming in, and you'll have better results. Moisturizing and sealing. This is how so many people here on YouTube was able to retain length. Moisturizing and sealing those ends. And the reason being is because that's the oldest part of your hair, and it tends to get drier than other parts of your hair because it's the oldest part of your hair. So if you moisturize your hair, pick you out a good moisturizer, and you seal with the extra virgin coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, whatever oil of your choice. The reason being you seal with oil is because oil sits on top of the hair, and it will lock in whatever moisturizer you use on your ends. Because if you're not moisturizing your ends and your hair is dry at the bottom, you're going to have breakage. So if your hair break off a half an inch and you have a half an inch of new growth, by the time you relax or however you straighten your hair, you're not going to see none of that length. That's what I mean by retaining the length. You have to moisturize your ends, take care of your ends, and you will notice your hair growth, coming in very healthy. You always want to use a silk or satin scarf. Never, never, never cotton. Never. Never. That will absorb any moisture that you put in, and it would defeat the purpose of you moisturizing your hair. Protective styles. That's what I have in right now. Okay? Protective styles is basically a style which allows your hair to just be, as opposed to wearing your hair out and you have to comb it every day and you're manipulating your hair to cause breakage and shedding and things like that. So you just, put it in a bun, some braids, do a twist style, a braid out, something that allows your hair to rest and you're not, combing it and things like that. So protective styles is going to be important for helping you retain length, you guys. You want to drink a lot of water. Water is going to be essential in your healthy hair growth journey. So I drink a lot of water, and it's healthy for you. It's good for growing your hair. You might want to take a vitamin supplement like biotin or MSM or something like that as well. And you also want to have patience and consistency. Patience, because we see all of these videos where people come from, short hair such as I did, and you see these long lengths, and you're like, oh my God, I want it, and you're like me in the mirror every 2 seconds seeing if any new growth came in. You like going. You need to have patience, because your hair will grow if you do all of these steps that I, talked about today. Your hair will grow. Trust and believe me, your hair will grow. Just be consistent. Wash your hair once a week. Condition, deep condition, leave-in conditioners, moisturize and seal, and you will be okay. Keep it positive, keep it healthy, and stay consistent, and you will have long, healthy hair. Trust me.